Hello, it's Explicable VR, welcome to my channel and let's do another awesome episode of PSVR Showcase, a weekly show in which we're looking at upcoming PlayStation VR games. We're looking at the games that are confirmed, delayed, sometimes we're looking at games that are cancelled and also rumored. But mostly I do keep it to the confirmed games, but I like to choose one what is rumored or cancelled just to let you know. And also we're looking at all the games, not only the good looking ones, but also sometimes we're checking out some shitty looking ones as well. Basically all of the upcoming PlayStation VR games. Okay, now before I start, if you like what you're seeing, please press a like because it does help the channel a lot. And if you're new to the channel and are not subscribed, then subscribe. It's always better when it's more of us. Okay, we're gonna start from Contagion VR Outbreak. What's happened is, other day I've done news video about this game because the developers tweeted that the game is coming soon and they 100% concentrating on PSVR version now. So in my news video I was thinking like might be 6 months and it will release, and then the developers commented on my video and said it will be less than 6 months. So my only job in my next video I did, it was to pass on information to people and say it will be less than 6 months. But somehow I managed to say again that it's gonna be in 6 month times. Instead of less, I said in, and that was stupid because I don't know why. I've had one job and I've done it wrong. But anyway, Contagion VR Outbreak gonna be with us in less than 6 months, so not long to wait at all. How many months I don't know, but less than 6 sounds like a good number to me. This game is a game that all of you been waiting ages for and finally it's happening, so let's be happy. Next game we're gonna talk about is TauCeti Origin Unknown, a very good looking game, which I gonna put status as unknown because even though there is plenty of information that this game coming to PlayStation VR, even I passed it on after reading it in various articles, the more I look into this game, the more I see that developers saying it's their vision to have it on PSVR. So they're not saying it's coming, but it's their vision, which probably means it will be coming. It's still a while away because they're still developing. I think it's delayed. The trailer you've seen is probably from like PC version, but the game will be optimized to run on mobiles as well, so I'm assuming optimization for PSVR shouldn't be a problem. You're going to a planet and there's loads of alien shit trying to kill you. Looks awesome, so let's hope it will be coming to PlayStation VR. And next game, the one I wanted to talk about for a while now, we're gonna talk about Zerokilled. So this game looks like Firewall a bit, but it was announced before Firewall. It was announced as the Special Forces, then the studio changed name, they decided to change game's name, and they said it will be coming to PlayStation VR with aim support. When they posted the first video in 2017, they said, we ask ourselves what players really want, and we realized they want tactical shooter with aim support, so we're gonna do it. But sadly, this game, even though there was hype going for it, it's been delayed a lot, so they decided to release it on PC first as early access, and the response to the game was very negative. I don't know even if anyone still plays it on PC. They updated it lately with a huge patch in April, so it's a lot better, but still the reviews are negative. But I just wanted to mention that it's delayed for PSVR, it's still confirmed as it's coming, but let's hope that they're gonna sort themselves out, sort the early access version out, and then we're gonna get proper polished nice shooter coming to PlayStation VR. Okay, now we're gonna speak about Sniper Elite VR. The developers put out new video where they explaining what Sniper Elite is, and it's proper like first person shooter with smooth locomotion, or you can teleport if you want, but you don't have to, you can move freely. Also they've got smooth turning if you want, that you can switch off blinders, so it's basically gonna be like proper first person shooter using aim controller. But this game was playable at E3 and there is plenty of articles about it, and what they all saying is that this is the best use of aim controller so far. Apparently it plays great. You've got like button when you can kind of make scope a bit larger, comes closer to your face, so you're not even gonna lose tracking by, you know, covering your headset with aim. It looks like they thought about everything. They even kept the X-ray kill cam, which looks awesome. The action happening in Italy, just like in Sniper Elite 4, but it's different locations, so it looks awesome. I cannot wait for this one.
Things like that, so some really fantastic places for you to play.
One of the key things in Sniper Elite is the authenticity of the weapons. There are loads of the classic World War II weaponry that you'd expect to see in Sniper Elite coming back for the game.
There's submachine guns and pistols and sneaky stuff like the well rod and that kind of thing.
And of course, there's the fantastic long-range shooting with the sniper rifle.
We fully support the PlayStation aim controller and the Move controllers as well, and obviously the DualShock, and each of them brings a different kind of experience to the game. With the Move controllers, you get to use both your hands independently. With the aim controller, you get a really cool feel of actually holding a rifle.
The first time you can kind of lean over edges, lean around corners. When you bring that scope up to your eye with the VR controllers and the scope really comes up to your eyes, it's really amazing. It blows you away.
You really get this sense of holding the gun, and the sense of weight and power that comes with that is really impressive in VR.
One of the key elements of Sniper Elite is our slow motion bullet cam, where you can track a bullet through the air to its target.
You completely rebuilt the bullet cam from the ground up, designed to work comfortably with the VR experience.
That's something I'm very proud of that we've managed to pull off, because that was something that we saw as being a difficulty in the development, and it's paying off brilliantly.
It's a whole new level of intensity that you won't have experienced before.
Okay, so next game is Saber, an online mech fighting games when you can fight against other people. Takes inspiration from anime, which art style probably shows you. It's been in development for a while, they getting closer to the release. They didn't give us release date yet, but they show off some gameplay. And it looks alright, colorful graphics, but it looks like the mechs you've got, you can customize them, there's a lot happening. It's quite fast paced game, so it looks pretty cool.
Stealth mode engaged.
In Explicable Death in Dimapolis. What a long title, and that's just half of it, but never mind. So what happened with this game is it was a part of PlayStation Talents project, and it was doing alright. They've been getting help from Sony, but the developers decided to take it to Kickstarter last year, and they succeeded. They managed to collect 15,000 euros, and now the game will be coming. There wasn't update for a while, but it's definitely coming. It's funded. Basically, you waking up in the mansion and you looking around and thinking, oh shit, I cannot remember anything, and there's a dead body in front of me. What happened last night? And off you go, find out what's going on in this mansion. Apparently there's not only like puzzle elements, but there's some traps to avoid and shit like that, so it might be cool little game. on Shape VR, a game in which you have to go through the shapes. The shapes flying at you and you need to go like, I stick my head in it. I can see a hole, let me just stick myself into that hole, and they starting to approaching you faster and faster, so you have to be more like precise in your entering the holes. Okay, and we're gonna end with the gameplay from end of the beginning. A game that coming to PlayStation VR, PC VR, Xbox, PS4 flat, pretty much to everything. So the developer said this gameplay is from PC version, flat version, and also on ultra settings, but they said VR version for PC VR and also for PlayStation VR it will be the same, but of course there will be less effects, the resolution will be a bit lower and also the geometry will be a bit lower, but everything else, gameplay and everything gonna be exactly the same as you're seeing on screen now. And that's it, bye.